It's Nightly Fix on News Talk 93 FM.
Thursdays at 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Get fixed.
Welcome to. Oh gosh. The guests kind of have me nervous, honestly.
Please.
Mess up my lines and all these things, right? So welcome back to Nightly Fix. It's your boy now here with our resident random guy down.
I'm saying up
There
now.
we go. There we go, up and running again. I have a big guest and I building a very special guest.
Very might not use the word big.
But you know me just I was saying, babes, you know me just I got defend you. Cecile
Okay.
just I got fight
Cecile
you.
is in the
Say it
building,
again.
ladies and gents.
She's big in name and
No, you think I mean like big in
yes,
size?
stature.
yes, definitely small in stature. Yes,
Indeed you
Cecile in the building.
Hello.
In the building, bad girl herself.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Bad girl.
Thanks for coming.
In a place.
Alright, so let's harken back to a conversation we were having outside.
Yes.
Where I said I would profess my love for you.
Okay.
What is
Cecile,
this,
I am single, by the way.
okay,
You're still
we were
single.
going to get into that. We're going to get into all of that. But Cecile, I've loved you from high school.
That's
You're
great.
one of those
Are
female
you
artists.
Are
that,
you over age now?
I am actually. I'm in my
Because
20s.
contrary to what people think, I don't like young people. I like people closer to my age.
You do.
Yeah.
What about all of
far?
that?
Okay.
Yeah. When mean
Can
young?
you-
What's the young
yeah.
limit for you though? Like?
Yeah, you're closer to your
Um,
age.
yeah.
What's you gonna give an
Yeah,
age
what's
kind
close,
of? Do you
Yeah,
want
I
that?
can't.
Yeah.
Why
Well, I saw my age today in the paper and they had it wrong. They put me. It would have been really good if they had put me younger. I would have loved that. But they put me older and I was so upset.
What
Which
age?
paper? Make a load on.
No, I can't do that. They're probably gonna write up no more story about me. No, that's a good idea. Okay, thanks for the interview. I loved it.
Wait, what age you put though?
No, I'm not gonna put it.
Nah,
No,
just-
she
I can't
not.
go, but I say nothing.
Alright, you know females' age.
Yeah, I don't know where
Why
you-
you doing
I'm
that?
27 still,
Okay.
Okay,
basically,
That's a
but
good
I'm
age.
really
No, but Cecile, from a breaking of the game, you want them artists, I'm
Exactly.
say,
long
keep
time.
the body tight and right.
I
Yeah, and you know, me
I
did
know
really
like some of
want to
them
get
blah
to
blah
that.
blah blah artists they were.
Jeez Louise.
Me did really want to ask that one. Cecilia, what you do? Cause from me know you till now, me not see you gain, me not see you
She keep it
lose.
tight and
I
right.
worked
What's your
very
secret?
hard for this, and well, I kind of lost it since the baby a little. So I'm
Yeah.
back in the gym. Julia Cuthbert has been my trainer for like 7 years.
She's good
Yeah.
people.
She's really good because even now that we're doing our little well they came up with the idea of the WTS challenge where we're trying to buy water tanks for schools.
Yeah, and the push-up.
And Juliet, they came up with that along with I guess Digicel and some other people, and I was on TV doing my 10 push-ups in my stilettos that I'm wearing, and
In the
I
stilettos.
beat Yendi because Yendi kind of dropped on the 9th I think one. So yeah,
Oh, she was almost
can't beat her
there.
in the looks department, but I busted her in the push-up
but
department. So she's fab. I love her.
me not
Yes.
coming on that. Me not coming on the push-up thing.
I love
You see me?
her.
Yendi no joke.
Yes.
You see
she's
Yendi
a
and
beast.
everything
Love her.
torn up
She's
and
a
thing.
beast.
You know, I don't know Yendi still.
So yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. What was the question again?
Never remember.
I mean, either.
He was professing love, but anyway,
I
you're
was.
But
you're
you were
here-
saying from high school, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I do have a lot of people that were like, when I heard changes, you know, I was like 8,
Mhm.
and I love you still, and I'm like,
I swear.
Wait, I wasn't 8 when I heard that.
Like them thing that make you feel old.
it makes me feel good.
Because you know that when you play Throwback Thursday and
Yeah.
Retro Thursday,
Yeah.
like your song is played
Yeah,
and
it's-
you're still relevant.
Yeah,
no.
but I'm still beautiful, so you know, I feel like I don't feel anyway. I feel good. Like,
Yes.
Look
And
at
of
that.
course,
Are you
album-
still in the
how
game?
old, how old are you now, sweetheart? Oh, and you like me still. That's great.
The album that you'll be releasing soon, still running.
Yeah.
Is it based off basically what we're
Still in the
talking
business?
about?
No, actually, one of the favorite songs on the album is called On the Run.
Mhm.
And then Beyonce and Jay-Z came up
Yes.
with their.
On the Run tour.
So we figured if we hashtag this,
Everyone said
ev-
falafashing.
it's
Mhm.
Beyonce, something would have come up. So we still kept the title of that single On the Run because that's what I'm singing. I'm on the run, something like that.
Mhm.
But we wanted to still have the connotation or something similar to On the Run. So
Yeah.
the label, so we came up with Still Running, and then they put From Love in brackets. So that had nothing to do with me actually.
Oh.
I actually wanted to call the album Rebirth or something like this, but which is an idea from Sophie, but they came up with Still Running because they, like myself, love On the Run.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the Run.
Yeah.
then the
single,
song. The
yeah,
song.
single,
Okay.
Yeah.
And your song Turn It Up, which
Yeah.
we want
It's
to
the
play.
first single.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
I wanted, as we were saying, I'm in the business a long time, and I do a lot of outside work that goes a lot further than the work that I do on an everyday basis here. Because you know how Jamaica is. You try to keep relevant, you try to keep current, you do a million songs, and not a lot of that is
being pushed.
quality stuff, to be quite real. And so most of the stuff that I do outside of Jamaica is really great quality, and it's sad. My last
in terms
album
of
was
producer.
exactly.
Right.
So like Gold Dust that I did with DJ Fresh Top 20 UK hit. I mean, the production and all that kind of stuff is way superior. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So I was glad when Sobe wanted me to do the album with them because they spent a lot of money on this album. The quality is superb. As you can hear from Turn It Up, it's dancehall, but it's a next level dancehall, and that's where I needed to go. I've been in the business for a while.
True.
So all my grungy, rusty songs, I do them for fun for here.
Yeah.
But, you know, me not share, girl. It's a vibe because we're Jamaican and we like that. But really, when I go to tour, because I'm a touring artist, I don't sing that song there.
Okay.
I can't sing that song there.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought I heard you say
There's
twerk when I
levels.
go to twerk. My mind just chill.
As Nara said, there's levels to this because I'm saying like the Turn It Up, it doesn't sound like what you usually what I expect from you, and I hear it from you. But you clarify that you know you do songs for your different markets, which is I guess very genius.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
as an
strategic,
artist, right?
And then my other albums, it was the same thing. I would do an album. My last album, 2011 Jamaicanization, that was for Europe.
Yeah.
Bad Girl before that was for Japan, and then there was a Europe version of Bad Girl.
Yeah.
This album is for everywhere. So we have dancehall on it, we have reggae on it, we have some stuff like the crossover. We have a song with Flo Rida on it. It's like EDM kind of vibe called Kiss You Up. And then Anthony B's on the album with me. I did a song with Kevin Little, I Doubt It Got, on the album because we had to narrow it down to 16
He's like,
tracks.
turn me up.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't just name drop Flo Rida song and tell you how that link they come about.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Sobe Records is based out of Miami. That's how the connection came about. And I actually have other big name stuff that we didn't use for the album, but we will get it out there. I really wanted Khaleda for the album, and we're actually doing something, and I love Khaleda.
Me too. I think he's like he's like a refreshing song to dance on.
Yes, he is.
I'm fully behind that.
So I'm not sure if the cut is gonna make it on the album, but we're definitely gonna remix one of the songs off the album because I think that's where Jamaican artists need to go. We're not remix like a hot artist come up with something and there's no remix like with a female or something. We're so behind time, like you know. So we're gonna do something nice.
Right. Yeah. Well, and I mean, just overall, like I just wanted to get your input because dancehall, you mentioned that you do something different for dancehall and you for our markets, and you do something different for the European markets. And I agree with you in terms of when I'm listening to the radio now, and it's just like I kind of doze out because it's like you don't know which song stop, which one starts, and it's the same thing.
I mean, we do it for here, but we're coming here, we're listening, and it's like not the station, but it was like 5 songs on one rhythm. And I said to Cassie, like, isn't it weird, like, because I know it happens, like foreigners will come and say that song they long even knowing that it's like 5 different artists on the same beat. So I personally think that needs to go on people. Individual artists need to do their own productions and their own beats, and we have less music but more quality.
Right. Yeah. And as a female, I just want to get your input on a female because when you listen to the radio now, it's like it's really male dominated, and I don't like to be the one like harping on the class, and I'm not one for that because you know you're a great dancehall artist regardless of female or male. You are a great one, but what do you think? What's lacking with the females right now in terms of?
Well, let's not even go there so yet.
It's
the business because the business is not set up where you have an equal playing field where RCA or Epic Record puts out these artists and they put out a Cecile and a Conscience, whatever, and they're at this level. So the production is at the same level and the promotions money is at the same level. So when they send Cecile to the radio stations, they're like, oh, this is on RCA, okay, good. When they send Conscience, it's not like, but here, it's not like that. It's grinding. So half of the reason is because men actually grind more than women. Because you have to be out in the streets trying to get your stuff played.
Every night.
One and two.
Exactly. Every
morning.
Yeah.
You
You
gotta
got 1 and 2
keep it
like
up.
J Capri. Like she's...
Well, I was gonna get to that. And there are people that I like who probably their approach, because J Capri hasn't just started. She's
Yes.
been,
Yeah.
amazing. I love her.
Yeah.
Big up to Russian, because
Yo, big
not
up
a
to
lot
J.
of
Capri and
people
Russian.
would be like, I'm gonna invest in this
True.
female. So I love her, and she's actually one of the few, if not only, that I was for so long in certain territories, and there was never another female apart from Lady Santana Stevens.
Yeah.
It was only the
known
three of
one,
us.
Right.
And now I see J Capri name everywhere, and Samantha J.
Yeah.
They're
So,
doing
it's
really, really
growing
good.
up.
And now Tifa is getting the due, or some of the due that she really
Yeah.
deserves.
Because we do have talented young artists. Because I was saying, like, Brown Sugar, like, she's from Rising Stars, and I mean, she's not just a talent show. She's a really good artist. I mean, it's just kind of, it's sad, because I'm like, what happened to us?
It's
as
writing
females?
as well too.
Yeah.
You have it harder as a female when you cannot write.
Oh.
I can tell that J Capri can write.
Yeah.
She not only can sing, she can write.
Well, she
And
went to
I think
Ulmas
so.
after all. So she's supposed to, yeah.
Most
Tifa-
I get what it gets.
Tifa, right.
Yeah, and she's good.
Tanya
too.
Stevens, right.
Yes, one
Lady
of the
Saw,
greats.
right. Cecile, right.
Right.
There
There's
is-
nothing wrong in
there
it.
is a difference when you're writing your own material and you're good at it.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
So writing for you, like, what is that experience for, like, radio?
Well, I just like poetry. And I read a lot.
Were you great in literature? That was my
A
subject.
plus. Literature and English language, distinction and stuff. Math, ungraded. I'm good with money. I'm bad with math.
I can relate to that.
I can relate.
I can relate
I'm
to that.
good with
Money
numbers
and money is different from math.
Yeah,
words
so
are my
I
thing.
Good with
agree.
money. I'm bad with math.
agree,
I
yes.
got ungraded in accounts.
See, there is nothing wrong with
I'm
that, mommy.
grinding for that.
I'm here for you. I'm here.
So I just English language and lit was my thing, and that's where it all started from. My mom used to listen to like Anita Baker, Rita Marley, and I felt that I was doing a good rendition of the songs. I was like, I want to sing, and my mom was friends with my dad was friends with Ivo Cooper from Third World, and then we started coming to Kingston and started. But you know, I was stush back then because I wanted to be like my mom used to listen to also Asa Bass, and I thought, yeah, I want to be this reggae pop singer.
Yeah.
When I come to Kingston, I realized how grungy it was. Man, I was like, it's gonna
And you
take
have
me
to say
20
you have to
years.
change. So
But
you
it has
decided you
gotten
have to
better
change,
because
yeah.
Changes came out in 2000. Really, because I did it in 1999. I actually, a lot of people don't know that I'm a producer. I produced that song and the counteractions with Ellie and helped to write them and the counteraction with Beanie and the Sizzler. They're my stuff.
Wow.
So a lot of people were like,
You know, I thought that.
Elephant Man this year.
Yes, I thought that.
Produced by Cecile Charlton and Carter Scatterburrell. That is getting all the beat up from Puta. That's Scatter. That was my business. B-U-S-I-N. Partner.
Yes.
So yeah, and Left Side, who don't know now as Left Side artist.
Yeah.
Left Side did the rhythm for Changes. So it'll come from that side. But they're my stuff.
Yeah, because
Produced
you know, you listen to music like, oh, they took it so literal. You know what I mean? Nothing, yeah.
I mean, now you gotta explain, you know, everything. But there was no literal taking of nothing.
And it wasn't
all
an
of us
insult,
vibing.
right,
No,
right.
it was no problem because Ellie wanted to go harder. I was like, no, we can't say that, man. That's female. Let me go vex and you know. Well, me I said this about you, and I was like, cool. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
Do your thing. It's
Yeah,
music,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right, so I just want to quickly.
Well, we don't want to ask you. You feel, well, we ask, I believe to okay this when they were here. You feel you get more love overseas? Because I'm on the old Google here, I'm on the Wikipedia. I says, and it says Cecile gets a lot of love from Japan and Germany.
Yeah.
It's like they make it out like you get appreciated in these markets more other than our market.
Yeah.
You feel that way?
Yeah, I think, man, our market is a bit harsh, and now it's getting better where a female can be herself because you look at shows, the award shows and stuff in America, and there are different types of artists performing.
Right.
There's no two artists really doing the same exact thing. And for
Unless
the
you're
most
watching
part
hip-hop
here,
awards.
right? For the most part here is like the hip hop awards. They want everybody to
be the
perform the
same.
same way, and who
To be
take the
black.
show, who burn down the show, and you have to be. People want to carry in 500 man to blaze the torch and everything, and who's being the Tracy Chapman, and who's being the Fiona Apple, and who's being the Jill Scott, and then who's gonna be the Beyonce with the wild stuff. Everybody can't be the same. Who's gonna be
Yeah, that's
Rihanna
what it
with
was,
can't
your
really
show,
dance?
for
That's
the
me.
eclectic.
That's me.
Yes, I
Yeah,
show,
Rihanna.
But you is a
But,
bad gal.
yeah,
Yes.
bad, right. So, and I think that's the problem. Outside of Jamaica, they look at what you do and then they either like you or they don't like you. Because on the festivals, you know, you have like 3 stages or whatever stage is going on. It's not one stage, red,
Okay.
whatever. And people are performing simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
And they have the booklets that they give out beforehand. They know. So when one artist is finished, they, for example, Summer Jam, they don't even really, there's not really an MC that's saying who's coming on stage.
Yeah.
Your band start playing, nobody's there because they were gone to the next show because this band done. They've gone to the next show. 15-minute break. Okay, you're on stage. 1 person, 2 person, 3 person. And I love to see Ziggy Marley over there. Cecilia's performing here, and he has how much people he has, and then my stage start filling up until 12,000 people in front of me. I meet them once see right on that stage.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And they see the Cecile and they like that and they want to see that. Here you're not sure when you're going on some fest with 50 people. You get 15 minutes to do something. You don't
Just
even know if the
15?
people there came to see you. And then if you did your set and you're wonderful, but you never get, or you never had 50 man in there with bacon spray, then you're here. You never take the show. So it's kind of like, overplayed. And
Still right now, and then
She's
have
just
50 man of the crowd with
like,
big spray.
yeah, you made your sign.
Every
and-
mosquito, everything dead for the night.
And I'm not on that big and pyro thing. You know? So if I see one sign in the crowd, I know, they came from
So,
me.
what's the release date for the album?
Yeah.
Decided?
October, yeah, because my promo tour starts November 26th to December 21st for North America. So we'll actually have physicals, and of course Amazon, Google Play, iTunes, stuff like that. The album is great, by the way. It's Cecile in totality, because for the most part I only hear stuff like this. But outside of Jamaica, you know, and the album really represents the whole of me, variety in terms of vocally, lyrically, everything.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited about that. And then what we'll do here now, we will start to do, I feel more confident now to start doing what I do outside of Jamaica, which is my band and my acoustic stuff, because they never seen me do
Acoustic.
my stuff
Yeah.
that I really
Perform with
do.
that band and
Here. Yeah.
Wait, so you're going to do like live in the city? Because you know, tracks
Yes.
are so that's
Yes,
it.
we're
What
gonna
you're
do
talking about.
that.
You know, I think you can
I
pull
want
it
to
off.
go.
I sure
You know,
I'm
my
going
aunt-
to
Pull
time.
it off.
I mean, know you're supposed to do it really good too, you know. Really good, because your voice have that little something there, that little flavor there, that little soothing something there.
He's
Oh,
crazy.
Cecile, I want to tell you.
Maybe we can come here and do one of the live acoustic songs.
Oh, gosh, it's man.
Right here.
Yeah.
Up on
No,
the
I like
Yeah.
it. I like
Awesome.
it.
like that idea.
People want to hear it here.
Because I have one with Sirius Radio next week.
Yeah.
And with Irish Chin, and then we're doing it with different radio stations worldwide. So
We're going to set the date.
come
Yes,
here.
We're gonna set the
definitely.
date. We're gonna set the date.
We're
Yeah.
gonna definitely
We leave
set
a year
that
old
too.
and about
Yes,
this, you mean?
things are happening.
Go on.
So I want quickly ask you. There are so many things that I need to ask you, but you know,
I have
after
time.
time. How is motherhood?
It's great.
Yeah.
It's hard though.
She's
I
like
won't
what, 3
pretend.
now?
She's 2.
2?
Well,
Okay.
what's
Yeah,
her name?
and our number
Christina.
3. Let me see. Christiana.
Christiana.
Yes, Christiana, but close
Christina.
enough. She's great. She's very bright. She loves Beyonce,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very difficult because you don't know. You don't want to. I don't want to leave her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's very hard to leave her.
Yeah,
I
because you
took
said
her on
that
tour last year.
Yeah, yes. I was reading that you say, you know, like she's going off to school and it's
Yeah.
just a little difficult. So I thought
Yeah.
that you're over that. So you're
No,
still
you never get over that. So I don't want to leave her.
Yeah.
And you know, it is what it is. Though I have a job and
Mm-hmm.
and I'm with her a lot more than a 9 to 5 person.
Yeah.
So when I have to go away for a month, I Skype her. She loves it. And
So
she
who
has-
she's with? She's with grandma?
She's with
or?
she's with her nanny, my Cassie, my friend. You know, whoever is always Auntie Pat, whoever is always there.
Yeah.
Anyways, you know,
Yeah, she's with them.
yeah.
So my question is,
Yeah.
what's the relationship with Chris like in terms of his role in her life? I'm still,
Oh, he's there in
he's
her
there.
life. She doesn't see him as much as I would like him to be there, but you know, he's a good dad. But sometimes I guess it's hard to be like, oh, you have to schedule your parties and your friends and you got to remember that there's a little baby that you need to see. But he does his best,
Yeah.
and you know, sometimes you just have to remind him that you need to do this again. But you know, I'm not gonna bash him about
Yeah.
anything.
You know, some me did speculate that was the reason behind no breakup and everything.
well, half of it, yeah.
Mama
You
tell
gotta do what you gotta do.
him
I
no
gotta
ram
do
for
what I gotta
speculate.
do.
Don't, him
You
no
don't
ram
have
for
to speculate. You
speculate.
can ask.
That's him name. Him name narrow
Mr.
speculate.
Speculate.
Yeah. Him no, as me say.
No, but we see Chris in the streets and doing these
Well, and
things
that's what I'm
and
saying.
it's
I
out
can't
there.
lie about it because
Yeah.
he's always in the streets.
Yeah.
I work.
He's
As you
always
say a while
there.
ago, the man them Then them a work, them when grinding.
Right, they grinding. So
In the clubs
you
and
know,
stuff.
Yeah, he's grinding in the clubs and grinding in the clubs. I mean,
Jesus Father.
it's not work.
I know.
Why you do this no more? Call Chris for the little interview and why Cecilia burn up the little
Ain't nobody
interview.
said nothing is wrong with what he's doing. I'm just
And
saying.
Yeah,
and
we
she
don't
said
say
she's
yeah.
a good dad.
I'm
He's a
just
good
saying,
dad.
we ain't gonna bash him.
Yeah.
I have nothing to bash him about, but
Yeah.
he gotta do what he gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do.
And at the end of the day, it's
At
all
the end
for
of the day,
Christiana.
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 Right? So,
I'm gonna call her Christy.
Yeah, you can.
Alright.
Christiana, I like
Yes.
it.
Cecilia,
Christiana, anywhere you're at right now, big up yourself, Christiana.
Damn,
anywhere
it's very important to interview right now.
I'm so
about
sorry.
to ask. You say you're single right now. You're looking. What's happening?
I don't even remember or realize that I'm single because I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it will click in that I'm single because I'm monogamous when I'm with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and my last relationship I guess was almost 4 years. So it's been
Mm-hmm.
a minute. Maybe I don't remember how to
Cecilia,
go
you
out
just said
there.
4
I
years a
don't
while
know.
ago?
Yes,
So you just
4
need
years now?
I think so. Yeah.
I saw time
Almost.
fly.
Yeah. My daughter is 2, so
Cecilia, 4 years. Cecilia,
Yeah.
remember off a date and them?
no, I don't actually. I have no
A
idea.
whole heap of time that
That's a long time.
because I was just about to ask you, maybe
One
you
should
don't
never be
need
in a
to
relationship
date.
so
Oh
long.
God.
Alright, maybe you don't need to date.
Cecilia,
maybe
my
you
carry
don't
up on
need
date now. You remember knife and forks?
I
No,
do
no,
remember the
damn, what
knife
you want to
and fork.
know?
I do remember the knife
Cecilia.
and fork. I don't remember anything else.
What kind of question is that?
And you try running
I
for
like
what
the
me I do, you know. Yeah,
I
no.
Knife and fork.
Damn, no worries.
Knife and fork is ingrained.
I
in
remember
you.
that's probably the only thing I do remember. Like I don't remember what people talk about. Like what do people talk about? You know what I remember how to do? Like a picture on Instagram. That's all it's and nowadays it seems to be that's all
That
it
is
takes
it.
for guys
That
to be
is it.
interested
You're
in
in the
girls.
21st
Or like,
century.
oh,
You
can
are
I
in the
WhatsApp? Send me your
21st
kick
century.
and your WhatsApp.
You like a
messages,
picture?
and then-
Them slide up
Like
in
guys,
that DM, like,
guys
whoa.
don't even have to work hard anymore, and girls don't
Cecilia,
be
like
like,
the
I
picture.
need you to know me.
Look
like, I
how
see
me
your
down in
picture, I
our
like
ears,
you.
man.
So do you follow random people? Like
I do. I do.
so if I follow you, you follow me back.
Yeah, I actually.
Look how she look for her.
Actually, no,
dignity.
I follow everybody who
Cecilia,
says
she
follow
look
back.
for her.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
God.
Yeah, if you don't
Really?
say anything,
That's
then
all you have
probably
to do?
won't.
Cecilia, Aria look for her.
Listen,
Because
there's no
I
shame
see
in my
it.
game.
If I don't
What
see
have
it.
we
I mean, I have
become?
almost 100,000 followers on Twitter, so
Yeah.
sometimes I don't see and them cuss me a follower, but sometimes I don't see it.
Mhm.
On Instagram now, I only have like about 24,000 something, so
Only
it's
24,000.
well, I mean, in comparison to what I have on Twitter and
And
Facebook.
Twitter, they're on longer too.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So
I see most on because also with Instagram, you know, it's the picture, then they comment on, and then like,
Yeah.
we're asking you how long to. Okay, I follow you now.
Speaking of the social media, I
Them body
mean,
up.
where can the people find you at?
Twitter, it's at I am the Cecile, and Facebook and Instagram, it's a bad gal Cecile, BADGYAL.
Without any further ado,
Cecilia, you have to
Follow me.
You have to follow up on Instagram.
I will,
too,
I
at
sure
96
will.
on
And
these
tell
things,
people
you know?
them to follow it.
I sure will, and I want to see abs picture, you know.
No, you're not seeing none from
Cecile,
him.
why you do
You're not
that?
seeing none from him.
Cecile, just tarnish
You're
my
definitely
career.
not seeing none from a DJ.
No.
But probably see a 1 and 3 albums from
See, you will
yours
be
too.
disappointed.
But that picture, them man.
In there and him outside.
Okay, I'm
outside.
virgin, you know, where they roll up in a bellies where they are dealing
Yeah,
with things.
like that.
Oh, you mean
Come
man?
here, say around Africa too, you know.
We are so
Yeah,
low.
What's your
Well,
favorite
well.
place to travel? What's your favorite place to go?
You know what? It used to be Europe, used to be Germany, because I got that first love in Europe from Germany.
Yeah.
I did my first stage show, and you know they've loved me ever since. So
Mhm.
I have a special place in my heart for the Germans. But
Mhm.
I'm in love with France and the French accent and French men.
We get a lot of that here.
Frenchman.
People love
Yeah.
France and
But Africa too. Now that
Yeah.
I've gone there, I really like it. But France have a little sexy thing going on.
It's
so
isn't it the language of love?
I like it.
It is.
Like, I've been many places, but you know.
I hope to go there someday.
Yeah.
God's willing.
You will. You will.
I will.
Cecile, we definitely want thanks.
You're such a great
so
You're
much.
such a
Thanks
great
for
guest.
having me.
One of
And
them
big up
interview that
to,
we can carry on.
big up to
Yeah.
everybody that's listening, because I said I was on and they were like, ah. So
Excited.
big up to
Awesome.
everybody on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook.
Mhm.
And I told you where to follow me already. Some more want to see some new followers when I go home.
You know,
maybe
I'll ask you
don't
after
have to
'cause
date.
want
I can
ask
just
something.
like.
Alright, so
You
do
can, what you want to
single.
ask me say?
God, yeah.
Alright.
The new single I turned up, the album
Turn
still
it up.
running.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Cecile.
should play it tonight.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
you can't take
Please.
me out
Yeah.
going on the
Please
break.
make
Cecile,
sure.
it's nightly fix. Yeah.
Big up Night Fix.
Give it to me, baby. Yeah. Give it to me, baby. Yeah.